Hey,
Oh,
turn
there we
my
go.
mic on.
I was just like, right, I was just waiting for a moment. I was just like, where's the mic? Where's the sound?
Oh, I
Where's the
thought I was
music?
sitting nearly on the floor. I didn't realise why my knees hurting. There we go.
Oh,
Happy
how's
New
everyone
Year!
doing? Happy New Year, everyone. Oh, see, I've got the orb, guys. I've got the orb. I've got the orbs. What the hell is going on here? Why is there two orbs, Lee? Why is there two
We
orbs?
got two orbs, like a mirror orb.
Oh, I know it's very weird. It's a shame that I can't pull it any further though because the plug will go out.
But actually,
Yeah.
there's something in my background. I don't know if you notice this one.
Oh, what is that? It's the oh, what's its name? The
Oh,
from Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man, isn't it?
Batman, yeah. Took you a while there. Took you a
Took
while
me a
to get
while
it.
to clock it. I was just like, who is he again? What is he? He goes,
It's
of
Pac-Man.
course,
It's Pac-Man.
it's Pac-Man. You're Wally. You should bloody know you're Pac-Man, man.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Hello,
I was
everyone.
organising stuff, and I realised that I still got Pac-Man here. So yeah.
No. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the Snowflake Show. Happy New Year special. So, we're going to be looking back over the years of some of the funniest and some good Warhammer stories that we've done here on the show today. So, no news or political stuff. We're going to have a bit of fun today, guys, because it has been far too long that since me and Lee Corn have been together, hasn't it?
Yeah. This is before Christmas, so yeah.
Yeah. So, how you been, Lee? So, I can't really do the proper introduction because this isn't a proper show, is it? So,
Well, yeah, we're just yeah, all right, pretty good Christmas. You?
yeah, pretty good Christmas. Got lots of stuff. You guys, in the chat, most of you guys were here. Were on the Christmas live stream when Mrs. Regan was there, and I shared some of the ridiculous things that I got for Christmas. So appreciate you guys coming by and swinging by for that as well. But hopefully today, guys, you'll definitely get a laugh or two today on today's show. That is for sure. Who we got 13 people watching, Lee. Who are these 13 people watching?
So Duke's here. Duke says, "What? How dare you wish me a happy New Year? Don't you know I have social anxiety? Guards, arrest them." So yeah, did you wish him a happy New Year? I don't know.
I thought I wished him happy New Year. This must be I don't know.
Good evening, all.
Maybe,
Go on. Sorry.
maybe Duke hasn't been playing enough Minecraft lately. I don't know. I'm just speculating, guys.
Somebody says, some Hispanic called Reganelite says, good evening all. Lefty Boater never gets old, that joke. Lefty Boater says, evening Snowflakes. Hi Lefty, hope you're doing well. Lefty's been sending me lots of rude name places. It's interesting. We're going to cover some of that as well. So,
I already know which one you got. I already know which one because people have brought it up in the past. You know.
Yeah. Colin Thompson's in New York. Greetings from New York. Hi Colin. Did you watch the ball drop? Who were misses? Yes. Hi Colin. Hope the weather's not too bad in New York.
Chilly over there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Daily Barzazi. Hi Darren. Good to see you. Good evening, everyone.
Darren, good to see you, buddy.
Hope 2024 is a very prosperous one for all of you, and you too, Darren. I hope so. Number 3's here. Hello, Snowdrops. No, you're getting it wrong. Not Snowdrops.
Snowflakes, not snowdrops. What are you
You've only been doing it for over a year.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Tories don't get tasered. Says evening all. Evening Tory tasered.
Why don't you want them to get tasered?
It doesn't say he doesn't want them to get tasered. He says they don't get tasered.
Ah, but does he want them to get? But does he want them to get tasered? That's the question.
Your screen's, you keep flickering. It's a bit weird, a bit disconcerting. Done it a couple of times. It's all right. Don't worry. It's all right. Can anyone hear music? Says Regan. Yeah. Oh yeah. I couldn't find the music we normally have because I'm on my new PC.
That's because at the time the music wasn't on, and then he saw the comment and responded to it. Because I can't talk to him during that point of the build up, guys. I can't speak to him because we're muted. So that was the only way for me to say, Lee, turn the music on.
Oh, I was desperately trying to find the music and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I just found any old music and chucked it on. So hopefully don't get a copyright strike. I mean, it's YouTube music, so it'll be all right. Yeah. So Snowflakes. Nope. Oh nope. Right. Live long and prosper. Muzak. Yes. I can hear Lay play Casio keyboard now.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds like the Keystone Cops accompaniment. Yes. It's YouTube kids music. It was just one I found, just randomly found there. Zhao's here. Hi, evening all. Hi, Zhao. Cathel's here. Evening. Hi, Cathel. An orb threesome, says Zhao. There you go. You got. Well, it's like he was kind of like.
True. I don't know where the third one's coming from.
Well, I think he was kind of like a lava lamp sandwiched between two orbs, like a rose between two thorns.
If I can put it just right in the camera in terms of camera space, like
there you go,
like
sandwich. Yeah, it does look. You got something that's long and pointy and two round things underneath at the bottom. I don't know what that could possibly be. Oh, and like a dome-shaped thing at the top. Yeah, let's change the subject.
Don't talk bad about Ollie. He's already upset as it is. So,
right, where are we up to? Number 3 says familiarity breeds. Yes. Oh, about snowdrops. Yeah. 91 Lead says hello, Regan, Lee, and the clan. Hi, 91 Leads.
See you, buddy.
Pie Woman, I don't know what that means. Granddaughter's children had 50+ presents from guilty grandparents. Ridiculous. Wow.
Yeah, grandparents, they buy way too many gifts for their grandchildren. It's ridiculous.
Zhao says sound and video just fine, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Zhao. Tories bring out the worst in me, yeah. My nephew has an orb too. He insisted I have a Garfield. Okay. Cool. Right, so should we just dive straight into it? Because we're just gonna, unless you want to do the usuals.
No, let's just go straight into it.
So we've
got so much to cover. Let's just go right into it because we're gonna be having we're gonna have a lot of fun today, guys.
Yeah. If anybody has any suggestions for any stories that funny or uplifting stories that we've done over the year, if we don't cover any, chuck them in the chat and we'll try and get through some of those if we get time.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is go back right to the beginning, and pick up some funny and uplifting stories that we've covered over the year and a bit that we've been doing this. So kind of a best of show because we love those in France. So, right, and let's start off with this one. I'm just gonna be laughing all the way through this. I know.
Yeah, we are gonna be laughing all the way through. Just pull it up already. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Let's get right. Okay, here we go. A carer spotted an unlikely resemblance to Boris Johnson in a chicken coma. Where are we up to with this?
Wait, what? I don't remember this story.
He now thinks it could be a premonition that the politician is on his way back to number 10. This is going back like sort of, this is Liz Truss era, so it's sort of towards the end of 2022. Yeah, and here's a picture. No, remember it.
Boris Johnson. That's Boris Johnson, guys.
He's broken me. I'm broken. We've only just started. I'm broken.
The hair, guys. The hair. You can see the hair in there. Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna get through this.
It's only the first one, Lee. Calm down.
I can't even look at his hair.
Oh, good God Almighty, guys.
Oh, broken.
I totally forgot.
I'm just going to take out the screen because it's just making me laugh. Oh God. Shell says never was Boris so well depicted in a picture.
It's true.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Right.
Shall we move on? Yes.
Move on to the next one.
Oh dear.
So this was Rishi Sunak. This was when Rishi Sunak was.
Wait, if Rishi Sunak was honest and Irish, what?
Yes.
Oh, God.
This was funny, Steve O. Timothy.
Oh God.
There's Mr. Sunak now, walking majestically towards the lectern. Hello, Rishi, are you a cunt? Are you a cunt? Yes, he nods majestically in agreement. A fine man, too. I'll start off with the question that everyone has in their mind.
Oh.
Yes, I am worth 750 million, myself and my wife. Now, to many ye poor cunts out there, that may seem a lot, but it's all about comparisons. Bill Gates is worth a couple of billion. So, to Bill Gates, I'm poor. In the same way that you common muck is poor to me. So, in closing, if you want to be rich, marry a wealthy Indian woman and become an investment banker.
I'm on delay because I'm on delay because I
Can
can't
you not hear it? Oh, sorry.
I
Right.
can't.
Right. I'm gonna. I need to. Oh, you know what? I haven't set the sound up properly. Right.
No, I
Okay.
know you
Well,
haven't.
that's the only one. That's the only one we're gonna do. Well, one of a few. Only a few will do. I'll sort the sound out before we get to that.
Okay.
Right. Who's next one?
I just finished listening to it, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Sorry, I was off out sync there. With that
Sorry.
one.
Yeah. We're in a bit of a rush trying to get everything ready. So. Right. This one. Yeah. Next one. Mum left horrified after cat comes home with anal beads in its mouth.
Oh my god, this bloody story.
So, Rachel Masters' kleptomaniac cat Demo has become somewhat of a local celebrity for the random things he brings home as gifts for his owner. Oh, it brought back anal beads. Oh, sorry, let me get rid of this.
Did the cat get them from that chess player that apparently used them to help win in his championship match? You guys remember that story about the chess player who was allegedly using anal beads for
electrical anal beads? Yeah,
electrical to give him an advantage. Apparently,
there's another one in China recently, similar thing. At first, I thought it was one of those car air freshener things, but then I showed my sister. She said, "Oh, Rachel, that's definitely not an air freshener." Are you about to read some of these?
That's definitely not an air freshener. It took me a minute, but once I realised what it was, I was absolutely horrified. This cat has got some sick problems, guys. I hope the cat has seen some therapy since this incident. You know, I really do, guys. I really, really do. You know,
Zhao says, "Go on, sorry."
No, yeah, I can see. Zhao says the mouth of a is no place for beads.
Of a cat, mouth of a cat. Yes. Daily Blase says the only difference with the curry and the real spraffer is that the rice looks like it had a comb through. Oh dear!
I'm so angry, says Duke Vengeance. He's angry at I know what he's angry at. He's angry at this cat bringing home things that he shouldn't be bringing home. That's what he's angry at.
Oh dear!
The only difference with the curry and the real spraffer is that the rice looks like it had a comb through it.
Yeah. Do you want to do uplifting stories? Because this one was kind of like it's not really a funny story. It's kind of like a positive one. So, this was Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, this was a great story, guys. Yeah. So, this I remember this. So this story. So this sympathizer, Nazi sympathizer, basically tried to talk to school kids and if I recall. And basically, the kids would basically tell it. It wasn't the parents or the teachers. It was the kids actually telling him to basically get lost.
Get lost. Yeah.
Basically standing up to him and basically saying, you know, we don't want you anywhere around our school. He was chased off. It was brilliant because it showed that these kids are being well educated, well thought, and they don't want nothing to, and because they were taught the history about the World War and stuff, that they realized what he was, and they've learned not to talk to strangers as well.
Yeah, well, even he was basically saying that Hitler it wasn't as bad as people make out and all that kind of stuff. He was proper Hitler, with Nazi symbolism and stuff like that. And they basically told him where to go in Lanarkshire. That was South Lanarkshire.
Eventually, he just walked away
Academy.
Because he kept getting hounded by the kids, by the angry school pupils eventually, which was really, really good. So great story, you know, really good one. But, that's what happens when you teach them properly, guys. That's what happens, you know. Good education.
Let me just hang on. This one's just disappeared, so I'm gonna try and reload it. There we go.
I'm just gonna read. I'm not going to say that, Lefty Boater, and I'm not going to say that one either. Number 3. Zhao says education is the fire of every tolerization and demagogues movements. The kids did not listen didn't need to listen to DIO. Chris Fisher says, good to see you, Chris Fisher. I hope you're doing well, buddy. He says, aye, we got smart kids. I heard a pro-Palestinian song that sung a message of we children braver than you men soldiers. Well, they are very smart kids, that's for sure, because they knew exactly who he was and they told him where to go. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, right. So this one, do you remember this one? The article, the story. Woodland beauty spot haunted by ghost that tells people to F off.
I remember this because I was the one who posted this.
Dean Woman's Ditch in who was it?
Yeah, Woodland Beauty apparently is so beautiful it tells them to F off.
So it's supposed to be the murder of Jane Walford by her husband in John in 1789. Supposed to the ghost is supposed to haunt in Somerset's Quantock
West
Hills.
Country Beauty Spot is being haunted by a ghost that tells visitors to F off. Visitors to the dead woman's ditch in Somerset Quantock Hills have reportedly been sworn out by the spirit, reports Somerset Live. Ghost hunters have been to the location to where the woman in riot is reported to abuse guests near Stokely. The site was named after the murder of Jane Walford by her husband John in 1789. Christine and Dave Thomas launched an investigation at the site 2020, and Christine claims that she was shouted and told to F off by nasty evil spirits. As she said, her husband Dave picked up on the voice before being rudely told to leave. The pair claimed to have encountered the ghost for the murder of the 1798. Dave said at the time, there is definitely something there. My wife has experienced it for a long time. There are two types of voices. One word says F. The other word says off.
The ones in your head and the ones outside in reality.
There's original memory played with each people picking up on being able to communicate with. Then there are voices that you can interact, that you can have exchanges with, which can answer questions. Not all, but some can be quite nasty, evil spirits. Not everybody is aware of ghosts. That's because some people have weak barriers than others and are more likely to come across one. And the vast majority were told to F off!
Oh dear, that was good.
Oh, it's such a dumb story.
I know, that's why I like it. That's from October last year, 2022.
So stupid, guys.
Now this one, while it's playing, I'll try and sort out the audio. So do you remember this one? This wasn't this Christmas. This was a Christmas before.
Okay.
In Regent Street in London. Oh, hang on.
We've got children braver than you. I think it's braver than your soldiers. I think was the lyrics, says Chris Fisher.
Right.
Wow.
Here we go.
Thanks for that. Oh, what's this? Oh yes, this was the. So guys, the story is this is absolutely true. Some giant Christmas balls were gone rampant along the streets of London. Basically, I don't know how this happened, but yeah, Christmas is just rolling by, guys.
Imagine you walking down the street and that comes bouncing towards you.
The guy on the moped or the bike there was just like, okay.
Looks like Pac-Man.
Yeah, giant Christmas balls causing mayhem on Tottenham Court Road.
Yeah. That was not last Christmas, Christmas before.
Yeah, that was 2 Christmases ago. That just sums up the Conservative Party just rolling around causing nothing but trouble.
I'm just going to change something so the sound might go on. You just carry on. You just read some of the comments.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. So,
sorry. That's
I don't recall Lanzarote telling people to explicitly off, says Colin Thompson. I don't remember that either. Jal says, I never believed in ghosts and I've never been in some weird places, but that would be a fun ghost. It would be a fun ghost to tell that tells you to F off. I'm not sure about that, but okay. Well, I don't know if being told to F off is a nice thing to be told, but everybody's different. Chris Fisher says, slow mode, who's responsible? Time cancelling, but I hate it. Let speech flow. Jal says, Santa had one heck of a Christmas party. He even dropped the pine tree. Probably did drop the pine tree, to be fair. Probably did. Yeah. Are you still playing with the sound, are you?
Yeah, can you hear me? What I'll do is I'll just play that video again, see if you can hear it.
Okay.
Can you hear that now? The sound? No.
No.
Right, bear with me a second.
It's fine. I'll
It's alright. I'll just change it to the other one. That's it. Just like can you hear it now?
We don't want to get through as many stories as we can today.
Okay. Can you hear that though? No. No.
Oh
okay.
no, I didn't want to cover that one.
All right. No, we're not covering that one. Sorry, not covering that one. I was just
a different story.
Yeah.
Chris Fisher slow mode, maybe more than one comment, perhaps.
Ooh,
perhaps too fast, perhaps. Perhaps. Let's move on, Lee. Should we got the next one? Because we've got so many.
Yeah. So
you've muted me now, so I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry, bear with me a second. This is where I've got it wrong, isn't it? So settings.
I don't know if chat can hear me, but I can't hear Mr. Corn. So,
right.
Oh, there we go. He's back. He's back now.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Right. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you now. Something's not right. Right. We need to change that back. Then that's not going to work, is it? About now? No. Okay. Okay. Right. I can hear you now. Right.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Sorry. Sometimes fix technical problems on the fly. Never good.
Yeah. Don't worry about the videos. Just play them, and I'll just listen to them.
Right. Okay. So this one is again from the Christmas before last.
Okay.
Halloween.
Well, this was a great story. So this dad, but this was also they raised money today as well, if I recall.
For local hospice.
For a local hospice, guys. So the dad makes an epic Halloween yard with a giant spider and a horror movie to raise thousands of pounds for local hospice. Which is fantastic. Yeah. Like I know the spider is pretty scary, but to go out of your way.
Trigger warning. Some people don't like spiders, so there's spider in this one. Apart from the fact that there's a big, massive spider on screen, but yeah, there's gonna be a few pictures of spiders, so just bear with us on that one.
Oh, by the way, that is real.
No, it's not real.
I'm joking.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, wow.
Real spider and its little minions. So
yeah. So he's crafted a family home and set epic Halloween. Basically, well, as you can see, basically covered it in massive spider web and other spiders and a giant spider. So yeah, and he raised
over
$3,100.
And they raised $3,100 in 3 days for the local children's hospice called Dezema. This year determined to do even better. So, oh god, that's a bit of an awkward family photo. Don't mind us, we're about to get eaten.
Yeah. Take that off, right? So end of trigger warning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even if you don't like horror, still very good, nice warm-hearted story. That's for sure.
Another one here is this. If you remember this one, this one's from November last year.
This is an extraordinary story, guys. So this man made a prosthetic arm using Lego. An extraordinary. I don't remember if there was a clip of it. Was there? I don't know if there was ever a video clip of it. But just I know there was.
I was just thinking it's picture. I was thinking it's that photo there.
But I shared a video on my channel a while ago, guys. The man with the bionic arm, which you could actually see him actually moving it and whatnot. I'm not sure how this one works, but I imagine it works pretty well. And I think it's really cool that it's done out of Lego as well, especially if you have a passion for Lego as well. That's pretty awesome. But he's obsessed with Lego. But to have a prosthetic arm made with Lego, because obviously it can't all be Lego. Some of it has to be obviously the components and bits and bobs, obviously. But using Lego bricks in it is pretty darn cool, I'd say.
Yeah. So he tested one, hitting it against the wall took the damage. So he's made it pretty strong. His prosthetic arm, yeah. That's cool.
It does look very, very cool indeed, guys. He built himself a new arm and didn't think to add a death laser.
I just realised we've got a load of like heartwarming stories. So what we might do is move those along a bit to later on, just so we'll come back to those. Maybe rather than doing them all in one go.
Still more professional than GBB's, guys, says Daily Blase.
Yeah, thanks, Darren.
It was all fine before you started meddling, says Number 3.
He was, yeah, I know. I started fiddling about with stuff and it stopped working.
Yeah.
So
if it works, he is a genius, says Colin Thompson. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it works. Otherwise, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would have been nice to have seen a little video clip of it in action.
Yeah.
Necessary breeds invention, says Jow.
Yeah.
Retractable chainsaw, says Duke Vengeance.
Or like, yeah. So moving on from that to this one.
Okay. Aha, guys! Next stop, Twat. My tour of Britain's fanciest filthy name places. There wasn't there a story I shared with you about
this I think it was the same village.
Yeah, the same village. There was
story that was a recent one. Yeah,
that was the recent one.
So this was.
I think if you scroll down, was there other names as well?
There's Cockbridge in Aberdeenshire. Ass Hill in Dorset.
Yep. They're perfectly all right.
The village of Shitterton.
Shitterton, yep. Ever been to Shitterton, guys? I heard they got brown withers there.
And then Pooh Corner.
They've expanded the brown withers. They wanted to expand it to the rest of the UK. I was told.
They got him a place. He's gone all in renaming his premises Pooh Corner.
For Willie. Willie would be proud of that one.
There's this place, if you remember, in Austria, and they got so sick of it they changed the name of it to Fugging because they got sick of people stealing the name, taking photographs with it. Yeah.
Well, the video will forever be remembered, so they will never get rid of that name. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of funny names.
When I chat to Shittertonians about the plight of the fucking they're sympathetic.
They have to adopt their own special measures against the sign thieves in 2010. So they've had their signs stolen several times as well. They would have made more sense basically if they put a sign under it saying, we sell these signs in a gift shop or something.
Well,
and they probably would have been less likely for them to get stolen,
Yeah. Well, it's like he says here. This basically in order to fix it, they got rid of the alum, stop people stealing them. They put a big lump of limestone. And he said you should see that. After I admired it for a while, I gave Councillor Blackett in Scotland a call. You should see this thing. I say it's the answer to Cockbridge's problems. She said promises she'll look it up online. There's a big thing of stone. There's 3 cocks in Powys, or 3 holes in Norfolk. 3 holes. 3 cocks for 3 holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of these funny names. I don't know where people get such just crazy ideas from, guys. It's pretty.
Clench.
Yeah. Must be a tight place.
This sex whore.
Sex slaughter or something.
Sex how.
Yeah.
There's actually two twats in the UK. I think there's quite a few. I think there's quite a few in the House of Commons.
Quite a few.
That's another story.
I think some of them voted for Brexit, but I can't deny that, to be honest, guys.
Oh dear. Yes, and
so quite some awkward names.
Ugly.
That's for sure.
There's Birdgrave.
Yeah. So do you guys remember any other names? Yeah, probably leave them in the comments below. What a great picture for that man there next to the sign, Wet Wang.
Wet Wang.
He's so proud of that picture, by the way, guys.
And then this is a good one.
That's a very good name.
Ticklecock Bridge.
And the other one there. Well,
Sandy Balls in Hampshire.
Yep. Apparently, it came up in lights everywhere, according to the article. It says there.
Wet Wang in East Yorkshire. Yeah.
Yep. We just saw that one.
What else have we got? Wet Wang. They make a big deal about it in Wet Wang. Oh, there's Penistone or Penistone. Southwest of and
I'm
the
starting
two
at one of the two twats and working south.
Cockbridge.
Yeah, there you go. There's the name, guys. Bridge there. Just two. Yeah, as I said, there might be more than two. To be fair, is the beer any good in these places? Says Colin. That's the more important question, Lee. Do you know if the beer is any good in any of these places?
I have no idea.
Okay, that might be a concern, Colin. I probably wouldn't recommend going to these places for the beer, just in case it might not be beer.
There's a place called Dancing Dick's Lane in Essex or Busty View in Durham. Yeah, these go on. These the lady guy.
Yeah, very creative.
They have to trim the lady, trim the bushes in Lady Gardens. I think. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, shall we move on?
Shall we move on? Yeah. There was this funny story I had on Monday. Or last Monday, I think. Something about bushes as well. Lefty Boris sent me.
Needing trimming.
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
Okay, right.
I don't know why, but Johnny Minge seems to come to mind for some reason, guys.
Oh yeah, they needed the bushes trimming, didn't they, in that place? A bit like Lady Gardens. Do you remember after early last year, Boris Johnson, after Boris Johnson's left, and after the lettuce and Rishi Sunak, Nadine Dorries managed to get herself a job on Talk TV, and she did. One of her first guests, I think it might have been the first guest, was Boris Johnson for some amazing reason. Do you remember this clip from this? Sorry, what are the sound on this properly?
Is this Nadine Skinner? Yeah, she's so good.
I mean cows. So Boris, how do you Netflix and chill? I'll share my password.
I paint cows. My plan is to master the cow. Do you know what the back of a cow's neck is called?
No.
The wither. How about where the milk comes out?
Tell me.
The udder.
Oh, you made me shudder. Paint me like one of your French gals, wearing only this. That's the end. Oh, I nearly wet myself with all the excitement.
Thanks for making me come on the show.
Such an informative interview. Cheers. Well, that's it, everyone. To the pub. Bye.
Yeah, that was a quick snip from the interview.
Yeah, she did one at the end of the year, I believe, of Boris of Nadine and Boris again. Ugh, that one got a bit too intimate, shall we say?
She's done one there, New Year's Honours, but we'll do that one. Maybe have a look at that later. Right. Shall we move on?
Good evening to Larry the Cat, and hello, Marcus. Good to see you both. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Marcus. You're right. Gonads, says Marcus. Are you talking about place names?
I could just tell now. I could just tell Marcus is like, can you send me a clip for this one? Can you send me a clip for this one? Can you send me a clip for this one? I could just tell he's going to be asking for them, Lee. I could just see him now, like rubbing his hands, saying, "Oh, I got some content here."
Right. So then back in February again last year.
Yeah.
We had this.
Ah, yes, this is brilliant. So Lee Anderson, he basically, this was about some post or something. He said, so you can send them to my. Basically, he said, you can send them to him. Didn't he? The posters.
Yeah.
And they said, all right, we'll send you the posters. And they literally turned up with the posters.
It turned up, yeah. I mean, it doesn't got a photo on it for some reason. It's not there.
No, the pictures on my. Oh no, the picture's not there.
I don't know if it's gone from the.
Oh, there was literally, guys, a picture there of them turning up outside his office in his constituency with the 48,000, and they said, no, we can't take them. But
Yeah.
Lee Anderson said said he'll take them.
Yeah, just deliver them to my office, he said. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't lie to the public, guys, you know. But it turned out he did lie, guys. And, yeah, I don't know what they did with them after, though. That's the thing.
I think they had them delivered to people's houses. I think.
Possibly, guys.
Maybe,
possibly.
yeah.
But yeah, Lee Anderson, what a terrible man. He should have taken him in. You know, you would have thought he would have kept his word, guys, but apparently not.
Do you remember this? Let's have a look at the video.
What the hell is going on here?
No, wait, did you find it or no? Did you find it or no?
They literally had to get a fire engine to get her out.
Yeah, she had a wild night. I think she lose her phone or something.
She threw her phone in there, and then when she went to get it, she got stuck.
She got stuck in the bin, in Surfers Paradise in Queensland.
They had to get the fire engine to get her out of the bin, guys.
I like her friends just going, Did you find it? Did you find it?
No, it's freaking pitch black in there because it's not like there's a torch inside the bin, so you can see where you're looking. But my God, it's pretty shameful as well because it's like
I know the guy. Well, no, the guy who filmed it helped to get her out of the bin. So so she did it. It was all end up okay in the end.
I imagine she had a very long shower after that, guys.
Yeah, I think wasted is probably the correct term for that.
Yeah, this is the part where if we had the soundboard and the clipboard, would be the wasted GTA slogan with across the screen right now, the wasted sort of thing. But we don't have that higher quality production.
No. Yeah, well, all the foresight to get it ready. Right. This one, you know what? I'm going to move this to the end because there's some stuff that that I really want to kind of mention, go through at the end. So I'm not going to do that one, but do this one.
Common trash, says All Shorts. Yeah, must be common trash. Yeah.
Trash.
Oh, this story. So a pizza delivery guy driving by a burning house stops and rescues 5 children in his dive. I remember this story. What a fantastic guy. I mean, he acted on instinct in this situation. You know, forget the job and all that. Like he saw what was happening and responded immediately to it. Top bloke. I hope he's not doing that job. I hope he's earning something a bit better and he's in a better job, shall we say, than just delivering pizza. I really do, because for him to have stuck his neck out in that situation where people's lives are in danger, he literally stopped what he's doing and got those kids and that out of the house. Quite incredible story this is, guys.
The 6-year-old was the last one in there. He managed to get in and get the 6-year-old out.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I just want to share as well. I'll be covering it in tomorrow's live stream as well. But did you hear about what happened in Tokyo with the Japanese plane?
Yes. I've seen the footage of it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, I will share it. I'll talk about it tomorrow on the Snowflake Corner. But essentially, there was a plane that was landing in not Tokyo but one of the airports, and it collided with another plane on the runway. And it was in flames, but it didn't actually blow up while it was as it was skidding down, slowing down. The inside of the plane was still engulfed in smoke, and somehow it had not exploded, even when it stopped. And they managed to get the passengers out. They managed to get the slides out. They managed to get everybody to safety by some absolute effing miracle before it blew up.
Well, he didn't. He just burnt, didn't it? I don't think there was. I saw the tail was basically broken off with the burn off.
There was loss of life from the other plane that was hit by. Sadly, I think it was five people lost their lives.
Yeah,
but which is obviously our condolences to friends and family of them, because but it is an absolute miracle, and I will say this on tomorrow's show, but absolutely fair play to the air cabin crew and the pilots and the way they were so professional in such a serious and kind of time constraint situation, that they managed to get them out of there. They were absolutely unbelievable. But guys, yeah, I will cover that story tomorrow, guys.
It's a shame, because the irony is that the people on board the plane that got hit, the 5 that died, and the captain who actually survived, but he was in critical. Well, he did survive. I don't know if I haven't seen if anything's happened, but he
survived, but was in critical
condition. Yeah.
Recording, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a Coast Guard plane that was flying to help with the aid efforts in parts that have been affected by the earthquake and tsunami warnings that had happened, or flooding and things like that. So, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'm not covering on live stream. It's actually a video I've done on Rumble.
Right.
I've done it it's on Rumble tomorrow. If you guys have Rumble.
Lefty Boater says that is that a pint of wine, Lee? No, it's a pint.
It's
not
a pint of wine.
Beer.
My God. Oh. He missed out on a Brexit benefit.
I'm sure I'll make use of that Brexit benefit at some point and get myself a pint of wine.
You could have got some Australian wine. It's 6p cheaper, Lee. Did you not know that's a Brexit benefit?
Right. Okay. People are saying Joe says posters of Lee Anderson. Are they going to post them in the beach to scare off seagulls? 30p square head, says Solari the cat. Yeah. Poor girl, says Zhao about the girl stuck in a bin. Silly sod. Yeah, phone has been and gone. Common trash. All the passengers and crew out safely. Yes. Composite constructed Airbus, says L shots. Yeah, it's a 350, wasn't it? A350.
Yeah, death count is continuing to rise in Japan. Yeah, unfortunately, Zhao. Yeah, it's not good for that. Yeah, so they had a miracle story with that. So there's a lot going on in Japan right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But, heart condolences to everyone who's suffering in that earthquake.
Right, should we move on then? This one.
Oh my God, what is wrong with people these days? A man who tattoos his Tesco's club card on his arm. Like, because I think it was because he kept losing it or something. Is it? Because he keeps forgetting it?
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
I remember saying, I said this, when we covered this video, I said, why doesn't the guy get one of those keychain ones attached to his keys so he doesn't lose it? Because that's what I've got.
What I do is I basically don't have a keychain. I have an app on my phone, which then takes me 10 minutes at the cashier to actually get into the and it always asks for my password when I try to use it. And then I have to try and find my password and type it in, and it also helps that there's never any internet connection right at the point where you're trying to do it. You see, like that with your phone, trying to get a signal just so you can get your club card.
Or you could have it with your I have you have there's an app where you have all the cards in your app. What? You open that one up. There's an app. Like Tesco, Sainsbury's, and all that.
Oh right, I didn't know you could do that.
There's like an all-in-one app. I'll have to send you the one.
Yeah. Send me the link for that.
I'll send you the link.
Doesn't ask your password every time you got to use it, though, does it?
There's the keychain thing, which you can get, and then there's also the normal club card.
Yeah, I've got keychains for others, but my Nectar card, and this is the thing now. Supermarkets have started. They used to do this in France, I think, years ago. They all started now. If you want to get the offers, you've got to have the club card or the Nectar card or whatever. So
you've got to have them.
Yeah, if you don't have them, you don't get the discount. So
but Lee doesn't know about the app. The app that has all the cards in one, but I've just told him that on live here on the Snowflake show, guys.
Larry the Cat says, I heard that Lee only drinks pints of champers. Yes, little champers in cans.
Only little ones, guys. Yeah, only little ones. But yeah, have you guys tattooed your club card today, guys? Are you thinking of doing a tattoo like this ridiculous guy? Because there may come a day where it might smidge a little bit and then he'll find out it won't work.
Yes, but the thing was he managed in the space of 8 months, he managed to get £1 from using it on that. I don't really.
All Short says, I value my privacy. Well, you
Yes.
can tattoo your club card onto your arm, and no one will ever know until you show it at the counter.
Scan it. Yeah. Right. So there's that. Then, this one from Easter last year.
Okay.
Oh
no!
Fear the Rabbit.
One. Oh God, guys, this is brilliant. This is hilarious pictures to show the children's terrifying reactions to meeting the Easter Bunny. These children were absolutely horrified, guys. You could just scroll. Look, this is...
the one crying, the look of complete terror in the one on the left.
But look at the bunny in that picture. The bunny looks like there's about.
He's like eating their heads.
He's gonna eat their heads off. Oh no! Oh no! Look this one.
No, not happy.
Not happy.
Not happy in that one. That one looks.
That bunny's. Look at the eyes on that one. That one's not even got the eyes are proper.
That's like, I'm gonna eat you. Look at my teeth.
The hell bunnies. Yeah, they are rabbits from hell. Rabbits from hell.
I'd be scared of that one.
That reminds me of a relative. That one. That's worse.
In what way does it remind you of a relative?
I'm not going to say who. I'll tell you off there, but I'll tell you who.
Another one.
Oh, that poor child.
This one is sinister.
That
looks like
that's the Satan bunny, guys. That's
the
Satan bunny.
This looks far from the cute creature we imagined.
I mean,
that's the thing. You wake up in the middle.
Bunny is terrifying.
You wake up in the middle.
One. Yes, All Short's got it. It's the it of the
bunny. You do have nightmares over that thing, I tell you.
Yeah. Red Rabbit from Hell says Jow. Yep. Oh my God, what have you done to that child?
What is it about makes them cry about the? That one looks a bit creepy as well. Its eyes look weird.
I think a lot of these scenarios is where the kids don't want to interact with them, and then they're forced to interact with them by the parents, which is what makes them cry.
Maybe, yeah. That one. Oh,
that's not a bunny. What on earth is
that? It's like
that?
a paper mache. Was that Monsieur Petroli?
That child looks so confused.
It's Easter Monsieur Petroli. Yeah.
That looks like a Soviet rabbit, says Jow.
Soviet. Sinister, that one. Yeah.
An agent of Stalin.
Oh, don't worry. Just try to sleep well tonight without thinking about that.
How dare you say such a thing? How dare you say such a thing?
Try not to think about this rabbit.
Have you read what Lumber Free has just said? How dare he say such a terrible thing?
Lumber Free, Santa's a big light. What?
How disgusting!
No. Now you'll be telling me that I don't know. Brexit is a good thing. I don't know.
He's going to say Brexit is a good thing. He's going to say the Tooth Fairy doesn't exist. He's going to say the Easter Bunny doesn't bring gifts. Like he's going to say he's going to start making all this kind of things up. And next thing you know, he's going to be on Talk TV telling us all about how evil the Tooth Fairy is. You know, that's where it's going, guys.
Have you never watched Teenage Teen Titans Go?
I have seen Teen Titans Go.
The Tooth Fairy in that is a bit scary.
I've not seen that episode, but
and Santa, the Santa Claus in Futurama is
Oh yes, the robotic one. Yeah.
Robo Santa, whatever it's called.
If you haven't seen Futurama, definitely worth checking out, guys. Especially the first episodes of the Santa ones.
Yeah.
Where he literally kills people if you're naughty.
Right. Right, this one's a good one. Far too many Boris Johnson stories, but this one's a good one.
I'm just going to read this comment. You will collect the eggs for the fatherland and honour the rabbit, comrade. Rabbit compels you, says Jow.
Comrade Rabbit, yeah. Oh, there we go. Right.
All right, guys. This was an absolutely true story. This is absolutely 100% true. So, a fake arrest Boris Johnson. Fake Boris Johnson for suspected drink driving in the Netherlands. This guy got pulled for drink driving in the Netherlands, and he showed this passport, this ID, guys.
This driving license.
This is his driving license. Absolutely no joke. This Ukrainian driver license of Boris Johnson from Ukraine, guys. Yes, it is unconfirmed reports, guys, that Boris Johnson is actually Ukrainian.
It was valid. It was valid until December in the year 3000.
It was valid till year 3000. So what was the issue, guys?
Boris Johnson is going to live for 1,000 years.
No,
That's a scary thought.
Years. The driving license is valid till the year 3000.
Boris Johnson, Ukrainian Boris Johnson.
Ukrainian Boris Johnson, not Britain's Boris Johnson. Was the one question we never found out, guys, or when we talked about this was it ever returned to Boris Johnson, the ID? I guess we never know.
His fake Ukrainian ID.
Well, no, maybe it was an honor. No, it might not have been fake, guys. It might have been an honorary card from Zelensky, because he did visit Ukraine quite.
I don't know. Here, if you remember, our Russian correspondent working for the Dutch public broadcaster NOS said such fake licenses could be bought in tourist shops in Ukraine. So basically, you can buy it in a tourist shop. I've seen them from former Germans, Angela Merkel, Vladimir Zelensky. You can buy a Vladimir Zelensky fake driving license in a tourist shop in Ukraine. So there you go.
Well, the real spaffer, please stand up, says Larry the cat. Oh dear, guys.
Yeah. Right, sorry, this one. So, villagers.
This is a fantastic story, guys. So villagers, they celebrate. So they fought really hard to stop a pub being shut down in their local area. I can't remember what the reasons were. The council was what they can't afford to keep it open, or was it the actual owners?
I think the owners were, yeah.
The owners were selling it up or whatever because they couldn't do it. But the village basically raised the money themselves to basically take control of the pub themselves, basically. And they raised the money to buy it outright. So it's literally owned by the people of the community to save the pub is what they've done. So which is fantastic. So
yeah, it's to stop it being used, developed into new homes by property developers.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Yeah, and they fought hard to do that. So fantastic story. Yeah, there. Lovely community work there.
So
Soviet Rabbit report to Premier Chagdingo, says Duke Vengeance.
Right. Next one. We are going to have to move because we're not even halfway through these yet. Right, and we've done an hour nearly.
I'm going all night, Lee. What are you talking about? You're not going anywhere.
We've had to zoom through this. Right. Son gives religious parents a Jesus portrait with a hilarious twist, and they had no idea. Yeah.
Great Obi-Wan Kenobi, guys.
Or is it Jesus?
Jesus 1 Kenobi, guys. It's Jesus 1 Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Christ. I don't know. One or the other.
Obi-Wan Christ, guys. I mean, how could you not want a Jedi as your Lord and Savior?
Ewan McGregor, yeah.
Ewan McGregor. Look at that handsome face, guys.
He died for our sins.
He did die for our sins. He did die for our sins. I mean, he screamed that you was the chosen one.
You're the chosen one. You're like a brother. But yeah, enough of this. What's the word I'm looking for? Blasphemy. Even though I'm an atheist.
Hello there. My favourite meme, guys.
Yeah. Hello there.
Hello there. May the cross be with you, says Joe.
This one really tickled me at the time. But it was just a bit scary, but it was funny as well at the same time.
Okay.
All right, so you ready for this? You might not have the sound, but you better see the video of it. Here we go.
Oha bak. Uçuyor bir tane de. Bak koltuk uçuyor. Buraya geliyor. Geldi yan binaya girdi.
It was a flying sofa.
The flying sofa.
In Turkey.
Yes, we put this in the description. I remember just a flying sofa. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
crazy, guys, absolutely crazy.
It was like on the balcony of one of those apartments there, and the wind caught it, lifted it, and flew through it right across.
I mean, what are the odds of seen such a thing happen.
I know, yeah.
To report, to catch it on camera, it's just an extraordinary moment. Really is, guys.
Yeah.
But there it is, guys. If you have not seen the flying sofa, you have been shown
That was
the
in,
flying sofa.
it was in Ankara in Turkey, that. Yeah.
You won't be going to bed tonight, Lee. You've got to be sending a lot of these to All Sorts.
Well, I'm going to press the wrong button there. Right, next one.
He's making notes, by the way.
We're back to that other place.
Council issues warning about the scum found near Twat, guys. Scottish Council issued a warning after toxic scum was found near Twat. Were they lefty tofu eating Guardian reading people? Were they happen to be, or were they right wing Brexit minges from the Conservative Party?
I don't know. I just know that there's two twats. There's one in the Shetlands and one in Orkney. So there must be like a bit of a battle between the twats, a battle of the twats, if you like.
Well, the Scottish
rivalry.
Well, they issued the warning to the toxic scum found near Twat, so that's all we need to know.
And there it is, toxic scum.
There's toxic scum, guys.
Not to be confused with Tory scum, because that's a different type of scum.
No, that's a different type of one.
It's a different type of scum.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Loch Ness Monster was nowhere near the scene.
Yeah. Right. Another good heartwarming story. Here
so Larry the Cat says, "Oh, sit down. Oh, sit down. Oh, sit down next to me.
Sit down next to me."
Superman really needs to stop eating bees and resting in the sofa, says Jow.
Catholic guilt behaves, Jow. May the cross be with you. Jow says, "A dirty twat is frightening." That's wise words there. Wise words there, Jow.
Wise words, yeah.
Wise words.
This was lovely. So this lonely birthday boy received a big surprise when a convoy of 40 truckers come to parade him through town. So he didn't have correct me if I'm wrong, but he didn't. He was a big fan of truckers and all that stuff. And I don't think it was just the parents. I think it was like the whole community got in touch with loads of truckers, and they all turned up for him.
Yeah, his mum basically she offered $50. This is in New Zealand. Jenny wanted to give him a ride in their big rig for his day, for his big day. Yeah. And Barry Holly's trucking decided to take it 2 steps further, organised a whole convoy. 40 truck drivers signed up to be part of it. Everyone in the truck are doing this, so possibly 10. It'll cost them $500, $600 to get that truck down here. They do their thing, go away, and not one of them is asking for anything.
Yeah, that was the best part. They didn't ask for anything. They wanted to make this boy's day. They all got to come together as well, and it was a lovely day for him. What an amazing birthday for him, for someone who really loves trucks. For him. And even better, guys, he was wearing the high vis as well, just to boot as well. So, health and safety as well, guys.
Obsessed with trucks. He knows all the companies, all the brands, everything.
Yeah, he does. He sure does. Yeah, lovely story.
Now this one I like this one. This is one of my favourites because this was this one is local to me.
Oh God!
And when
I think I know which one this is.
He disappeared.
Oh no!
No, I'm going to say it's going back. It's going back. Here we go. I'm just going to show you this picture. There we go.
This is what dogs do in Stockport, by the way, guys.
We train our dogs well. What can I say? Daniel Juice, who runs the plough in Stockport, says he has no idea how our rescue dog Dax has picked up the habit of using the urinal in the men's bathroom. The pub landlord's pet dog stands up and has a wee.
This is normal for dogs in Stockport, guys. We just don't know about it.
So the guy was stood there at the urinal, and the dog just came up alongside him and started using the urinal like that. And
yeah, dogs seen it enough times to know how to do it, guys.
No, how to do it. Yeah. But he's like he like I said at the time, he kept to the thing. He basically managed to keep he kept to the golden rules of the urinal of men's toilets, which is never stand next to the person who's already there having a wee. So there's like you see there's a nice gap between. Never look anybody else in the eyes. So he's just looking up into.
It's rude to look at people while you're going. Guys.
Yeah, definitely. Just keep yourself to yourself and just And he's I don't know if he's clinging on or just propping. But But yeah, just no, I'm just having a wee.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
The dogs are evolving. I suspect some are already Tory party members. I think that dog is a lot more advanced than a Tory party member, Jal.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can see the distinction. Lovely bunch of truckers, says Larry the cat. They
Oh,
were,
brilliant.
they were.
Yes, yeah.
The dog even has the pose, says number 3. Yes, it does. Yes, it does indeed.
This was one you found back in was it June?
Oh, this is brilliant, guys.
July.
So this man goes into this nail salon. He's like, "Hold up, this is a robbery," and they just carry on as normal.
Should we have a look at the video?
Yeah. Turn the sound off. You don't need the sound.
Everybody get down!
I don't think you need the sound. Yeah. So he basically comes in and he's like, "Hold up, this is a robbery. Give me your money. Give me your wallet. Hey, hand over the money. Give it to me." And they're just ignoring it. Like the person's on the phone, just still on the phone. It's like,
He steals a phone though. That was the thing.
Mm.
But he didn't get anything else.
Yeah. Eventually, like he gave up because everybody was like, "Look, I just want to get my nails done. Like, is it really that hard?" Like, yeah. He got caught as well. I recall he did get caught in the end.
He went outside and he was just like, "What am I going to do now?" It was sort of.
Yeah, I think he did make a brand for it, but he got caught eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the phone was recovered. I recall. But
right.
yeah, it's just the funny part of the story is basically he goes in, it's like, "Oh, this is a robbery," and then it's just like,
yeah, whatever.
The owner's still on the phone. The rest are still like just casually carrying on. It's like, oh, it's just another robbery, yeah, sort of thing, But yeah, robbing a nail salon, not my ideal way of making money, but okay.
And Zhao says, "Entry a nail salon filled with women. Is he mad?" Nails. Hope he didn't cross the.
You don't want to get scratched by long nails. That's really nasty.
So Larry the cat says about the dog. Hope he didn't cross the streams.
Let's hope not.
Yes, nice Ghostbuster reference. All right, shall we look at this one then? Oh.
So what's this one? Oh, this is a lovely story. TikToker raises over £106,000 for elderly worker so she could pay off her mortgage and finally retire. I don't know if this. Yeah, I think this is the same TikToker that does lots of good deeds. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lee. I don't know if it's the same one or a different one, but yeah, she'd been in that job for a very long time, and when he was. Basically, when the story came around, when he learned of the story, he raised the money for her because it's like she's been working so hard. Let's get her off. Let's get her out of this job. Let's get her happily retired finally.
Yeah. So he did a GoFundMe. Let's say, and he raised $186,000.
Yeah.
Because how old did she say she was? But she retired. She hadn't to work because she couldn't afford it. For the mortgage. So, yeah. Helped to retire. Brilliant.
Yeah, lovely story.
So she had $60,000 to pay off on a house.
Yeah, but they raised more than that, so she ended up with a nice pay after as well, which was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Lovely, good Paul Harmon story. Anyway, hope you guys like that one. Next one.
Right, this one, you'll remember this one because it caused a bit of controversy at the time.
Okay.
People are convinced bears at this zoo are humans in costume.
Okay, guys, we need to have this conversation again, guys.
Is it a bear?
Is this a bear or is this a real person, guys? We had this conversation. You guys remember this conversation, yeah? Look at this and ask yourself, is that a bear or is it a real person? We need your answers in the comment section down below. Even the ones who aren't commenting. Even the 19 other people who are not commenting, we need an answer. Is this a real bear? I think is there still a clip in the video in the article?
There is, yeah. Let's.
Yeah, can you see if you can play it if possible? Yeah.
No, it's not available anymore. No, they've taken down
the video away.
Hang on. There's again another view of it.
Yeah, so the controversy is, of course, is that they took the bears away, guys, and they basically put a person in a bear costume in there.
That's a conspiracy theory. Yeah.
It's Boris, says Solari the cat. But wouldn't the bear be a bit more? I don't know, bit more bloated though, Solari. Number 3 says no. Jal says, well, it's just jumped into the bear cage to see if it is a bear. I can't believe it is after we state this again. Is that a real sun bearer? Says Pagan, one angry pagan. Good to see you, one angry pagan. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, very, very. This was a controversial one, but we will continue to debate this until the cows come home. There we go, guys. There's going to be a poll.
There's a poll there. There's a poll there. So.
Yeah,
we'll give it a little while. We'll leave that up for a little bit. We'll
leave it up for a little bit, guys. But yeah, we need to have this. We need to end this controversy once and for all, guys. Is it a real bear? Yes or no? Please let us know down below.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Okay.
We'll have the result at the end of the show.
And then I think this is one you found as well.
Jesus Christ, guys! So this plonker here thought it was a clever idea to snuff 14 snakes in his pocket. Instead of doing the logical thing and putting them in a case or something. No, he's going to put them in his pocket, and hopefully, when he walks through the X-ray, they're not going to notice anything. But
well, you said they became suspicious because he was looking nervous. I think he'd be nervous. He had 14 snakes in your pocket.
I mean, the shocking thing was he never got any bits or had any.
I suppose it depends what type of snake it is, doesn't it? And
yeah, somehow he yeah, it wasn't snakes on a plane. It was snakes in something, guys. See if you can get a reference there. Snakes in a something,
This was a video of it. He's like looking nervous, and then they found these snakes in stockings.
I wouldn't have been surprised if some of the snakes had died as well.
Yeah, well,
this
is not good,
horrible.
Is it?
Like, this is completely like in a serious point, guys. This is snakes, reptiles that should be in a certain environment, and to be stuffed in like that is absolutely disgusting, to say the least, guys. Whatever you might think of snakes, to be treated like that is pretty terrible. So. The police say, is that a snake in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah.
Too many snakes in the pants, says Jal.
Should we go on?
Says, I love steaks, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we end the poll then? So
we had 8 votes, did we?
8 votes, and
what was the result?
The answer is 62% think it's a real snake. A real bear. Sorry, not a real snake.
It's a real bear, guys. So we believe it's a real bear. Yes. We believe the bear known as Boris Johnson is real. Okay.
So, I mean, in the true spirit of British democracy, that's, there you go. It is a bear. And anybody who says it isn't is lying.
Yep. We're not going to have this discussion anymore, guys. We have confirmed now.
Yeah, right. This was funny, this one. Do you remember this one? Neighbours asked family to take the bin out and he had a really good day.
This is not what we meant by taking the bin out. So when somebody tells you to take the bin out, guys, they don't mean to take it out for the day. But that's exactly what these lot did. They took the bin out for a day, literally. Look. They literally
too many beers. At the pub.
Do you know what? I can imagine, the kids, going and walking around the bin, up and down the town and high street and that kind of thing. And it's just like, what the hell is wrong with this family?
Found love with another.
Yeah, I do love the funny side of it as well.
It's in the town centre.
Yeah, the kid. I like the
town
kids. The
hall.
kids are posing, they're having fun with it all as well. Look, go shopping as well. I don't know if it
Is
went
it shopping?
inside.
It looks like it's looking at the trolley and going, you and our nephews or something. But yeah, on the roundabout.
Went to play in the park as well, guys. This is actually what you're supposed to do when you take the bin out, guys.
Going for fish and chips at the Codfather.
Yep. Oh, Jow put it perfectly. Been there, been here, been out.
Been there.
Brilliant.
Got the
So
t-shirt.
really been on tour, says Larry the cat. No, they were just taking the bin out. They were just
taking
it
the dog
out.
for a walk.
Yeah, look,
This is my favourite on the slide.
It went down the slide, guys. Can't go wrong with that. Going down the slide, I mean, as well.
Yeah,
it's just
brilliant.
Brilliant stuff. Yeah, that and there's a very happy bin. So this is. So you are.
That was the actual that was the neighbours who actually asked them to take the bin out, and so that was the good sports. Yeah, very good. Barefaced liar, says number 3. Just the bear reality, says Zhao. Boris Bungle Bear, says Larry the cat. Put that one-eyed snake away, says Larry the cat. Number 3 says, "Here, Binny, look at all the lovely in the sea." Doesn't look thrilled at going shopping. Says Larry the cat. No,
didn't seem too happy, but they couldn't get a photo of it going in the shops for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
they probably would have been thrown out, guys.
There's this one here as well.
So it's a shelter dog that keeps sneaking into the nursing home and was adopted by the medical staff. This was lovely. So this dog really loved the nursing home so much, and eventually they decided to adopt it. So it basically has been a resident there. And it's a great moral support for those in there as well, for both the staff and for those who lived there. So this was a lovely story because it found its place, and its place was this nursing home. And they saw that, hey, this dog wants to be here, and you know what? If we bring it in, it's going to be a great morale boost. And you know what? It turned out to be a really great thing. So everybody wins in the end. So Scout. Yep, now part of the family there, pretty much.
Oh,
so lovely story. But yeah, kept sneaking out of the shelter. How did they get out of the shelter? That's the question. Cunning dog, that's for sure.
This one, I picked this one just for you, Regan.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrestlers brawl on packed bullet train in Japan.
Yeah, this was stupid. So I know it's one of them was Suzuki. I can't remember the other wrestler, but yeah, they brawled on the bullet train, and they even did. Even one of them got pile drivered while it was going at 75 miles
like
an hour.
That.
There you go, the pile driver. Yeah, but
180 miles an hour.
Well, look at the fans in the background there. Their faces are reacting.
That guy on the right, right at the back.
Yeah, it's just absolutely hilarious, guys. But yeah, wrestling on a bullet train, guys. It was a really big story.
It was a stunt, wasn't it? It was like a promo for it, yeah.
Yeah, well, it worked, So, but yeah, guys, wrestling on a train, guys. Whatever will wrestlers think of next? I'm still waiting for the first ever wrestling match to take place with zero gravity
in space.
Well, in space or in a gravity room of some sort. So.
Yeah, well, that's been on a plane, but they don't last for seconds unless you take.
No, there's like those rooms they can create with no gravity in.
I don't know. I haven't seen that. But...
There are those that Why? Anyway. Why not, Duke? Why not?
Right. This one was I thought it was funny. I can't get rid of the advert in front of me, unfortunately. So.
Oh, okay.
Who thought asking the internet to name NASA's Uranus mission was a good idea? Oh, for goodness sake. You're asking the public
to come
up with a name for a probe going to Uranus. Yes, there are lots of bum jokes.
Yeah, well, they kind of asked for it when they asked the question, didn't they? What should we name the probe going to Uranus, guys? What do you guys think?
Yeah, but not sure whether it was actually official NASA one, but there were 2 lists. So there was the funny, the sort of serious list, Like those are all serious ones, but the non-serious ones were better, like anus, butt, bootylicious, charming,
Deep
as in the
dive,
toilet
guys. It's
paper.
the deep dive. That's a great name because it's diving right into it.
Yeah, Operation Butt Plug, Pegasus, Probe Face,
More butt.
Rectum, Space Heater, Suppository, Tauranus. Up, acronym for Uranus probe, Uranal probe, Urectum, Wandering Finger. That was my favourite one. Wandering Finger. Anal beads.
There's a couple of names in the chat if you want to go with them as well, Lee.
Cat beads and anal beads.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yes.
up Uranus.
Up Uranus. Up Uranus. No, it doesn't tickle me. Right, okay. Okay, this I know you like this one. This one really tickled you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This one.
So you scroll to me. So keep off that grass. The herd of sheep that eats 100 grams of cannabis in the Greeks after the Storm Daniels flood. So obviously it was only about the first half a little bit of the story, but basically the sheep ended up getting high, guys.
Particularly that one in the front and the middle. Was,
they ate tons and tons of cannabis. This was when the wildfires were taking place, sadly, obviously, and the sheep hadn't. The sheep ended up in a cannabis farm and just basically had their fair share of cannabis. So, yeah, they got quite high. Quite high.
Particularly that one at the front. And this one's at the back. Has anybody got any Twiglets? Yeah. Yeah, that was that one.
Dolly's went mad, says Jow.
This one. Right.
Oh my God, this is so, guys. You ever had that post where it's like, "Where's my parcel gone?" Well, here's your parcel. It's 800. It's in your 800-acre outback property. You just got to find it somewhere out there. It's next to a tree somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's a picture of a tree he took or something.
Yeah. So Heidi had to go all the way out to there. This is where it was dumped, her parcel, right by a tree, and the guy took a picture of it to say, "I've delivered it," as well to confirm he delivered it, and he placed it under a tree. And you can tell from the woman's face she was not happy that her parcel wasn't delivered to her home and instead was delivered and left under a tree. It's just like
it was on a random tree stump on an 800-acre farm.
It was on the drive up to the house, my understanding, but still, it was like he couldn't be bothered to go all the way, guys, which was the stupid thing.
Yeah,
like
there you go. Image taken. Show the package sitting under a tree, but didn't give any information on where Heidi might be able to find it. Yeah.
Stupid thing, but
I suppose they only live on an 800-acre farm.
It's right there, madam, right there. See, I sent it right there under the tree.
Oh, press some button.
Hopefully that guy lost his job because he's a lack of laziness. He's, Good evening, Tommy Gunn. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Hope you had a nice Christmas too. I think Lee is just checking got one or two things. Mutton Madness says Jow. We had our Devonshire sheep that do on a semi-regular basis over the last 20 years, says one angry pagan. So he did hide it from Heidi. Yes, apparently so.
Hid it from Heidi. The thing about that as well is what I like about that video is, remember we talked about angry people in local newspapers.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that face. Angry people in local.
Angry, yeah.
Looking glum in front of a tree. There we go. Perfect. Right, should we do this next one then? Right, I'll just show the video of this, if you remember this one. It wasn't that long ago, actually. Watch the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, the ball goes in the water.
So the story goes, if the dog noticed the boy may drown or
try and go in the water. So
So the dog acted on instinct there.
Tries to get the ball, realizes it's too far for him to get it, and drags him away.
Yeah.
No, this is the best bit. Oh, look at that.
Now this is the dog's like, let me do it, let me do it. The dog is getting the ball for them.
Gets it out. Yeah. There you go. Gives it back to the boy.
What a lovely.
Wow, amazing. Unbelievable.
Dog, that is amazing. Amazing story, guys. I love that one, guys. Really lovely. Man's best friend.
Yep. You still there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. He's going through so many links, guys. That's
I know it's all these things.
He's got so many links up, guys. That's what it is.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna kind of, because there's a few. We've got still got a few to go, but some of the kind of stuff we've done recently. So let's just. I'm just gonna jump that one. I'm gonna move it to the end because.
Told you guys we're going to be doing an all shorts tonight.
There's an hour, 1 hour stream. We're already an hour and 25. We've still got about 10 things to do. Right, here we go.
So this is a lovely story. This really warmed my heart, guys. This is a beautiful story. So this dad buys an ice cream truck to make sure his son and daughter with Down syndrome have jobs. But what ends up happening, guys, is this becomes a major thing. So it doesn't just end up being for these two, but this encourages, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is where other kids take part in the ice cream truck as well with Down syndrome.
Yeah, I think he ends up buying different ice cream trucks.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the exact story or similar story to it, but basically, yeah, because these kids have Down syndrome, it's hard for them to obviously to get a job. So what better way to do that than having them work in an ice cream truck?
Yeah. It helped them. He says the reason the ice cream truck's so perfect is that it has allowed them both to develop their interactive and social skills in a comfortable environment. So as they're serving people, they're getting used to talking to people, interacting with people, and it just helped them develop those social skills.
Yeah, and my understanding was because once people when the story got out, I think they blew it up, and more people from the communities and that came and intentionally went out of their way to buy from this particular ice cream van as well. So,
yeah.
As well, because they learned of the story. So it's a lovely story. This one that yeah, definitely one that I definitely remember very, very well, guys.
Yeah, they brought in other people, other families with special needs kids have been interested in they're gonna get another.
And the ice cream truck is not just a business, but an environment where children can learn new skills.
Yeah,
which is a great story. So
yeah,
and there you go, lovely. All the kids there as well. So fantastic story that is. Yeah.
Right. Let me just say, I'm kind of. Yeah. So this one was. Can
we bring this dog in? Can we bring that dog into number 10? Says Daily Blase.
I would love that. They can't be too happy though.
Pull Rishi Sunak out of the black door of number 10. The way he pulled that child, I think that's exactly what Darren was thinking right there.
So getting towards the end of the year, because we've kind of been, these have mostly been in sequential order, in sort of from beginning, older stuff to new stuff. But this one, the woman walking the camel down the street in Chingford. Remember this one?
Nothing wrong with this, guy. It's just a lady walking her camel in the middle of the street. That's it.
In the middle of Chingford.
Perfectly normal day in the UK. You know, you've seen people with their horses, and well, now you're getting to see people with their camels. I think it's perfectly all right.
I think nothing. We found it was actually all to do with there's like a carol singers dressed as like the three wise men, stuff like that.
So what happened to the other camels?
Just one camel. They can only afford one camel.
Oh, okay, but
there was actually used 2 coconuts.
That was not very wise, then, was it?
No. Yeah. So
I had to set you up for that pun, I'm afraid.
Thank you. Right, should we do this one then? And this one's another recent one. Oh, this was actually, did we do this one last week, or was this one we're going to do? I think on the 29th, this is... Go on, sorry.
I don't know this one.
This was one I actually picked out because we kind of we've done most of the stuff from the year. So this is one from last week. So this was a rail worker, Rizwan Javid, who is honoured for saving 29 lives. I'll read a bit of it. So, rail worker has saved 29 people from taking their own lives since 2015. Has been appointed an MBE. Rizwan Javid from East London works the MTR Elizabeth line at Ealing Broadway station. He's helped to save each life by being alert and approaching vulnerable individuals in difficult situations. The 33-year-old says he also runs Instagram and TikTok accounts to share his experiences aimed at inspiring others. He said he attended the Samaritans training course nearly a decade ago when he joined the railway. They basically teach you key skills of how to identify vulnerable people, what sort of conversations to have with them, and how to take them to a point of safety. He said 2 days after that training, he had to put it into action while working at a station and help to stop someone from taking their own life. In 2019, Mr. Javid won the Samaritans Lifesaver Award, which recognises people who have used their talking and listening skills to save lives. Mr. Javid, who previously worked for Great Western Railway, said the interventions have had an emotional impact on him as the people he helps are of all ages. Coming from an Asian background and not really educated about mental health, if you're going through mental health issues, your mother will probably give you a paracetamol and say it'll be okay in the morning. So a lot of stuff like that, breaking that barrier and getting people to talk about mental health, whether it's at work or at home, has been a coping mechanism for myself. Mr. Javid said he received his letter telling me he was being appointed MBE through the post when he was asleep, and his mother insisted he opened it, but in the end she did. She was more excited for me than I was, to be fair, because I was half asleep. But when she told me I had to read it about 10 times to digest it, it was amazing. So I feel like this MBE award has given me the confidence to take it a step further on a wider scale.
Lovely story.
Yeah, great story.
Oh, what a good man! What a good man! You know, it's just to be in that situation and to do, and I'm so happy that he done that course before being part of the railway, working for the railway, because it's a massive, it's to be able to take that into that situation as well. Save lives. Fantastic story, guys. This is a fantastic man. Deserves. I hope I get a chance to meet this man one day and to talk to him, because I think he deserves all the plaudits in the world. Absolutely lovely story. Thank you for sharing that, Lee.
Yeah. So, right. Just so some of these are kind of stuff that I really liked from the year. So, oh, hang on. Sorry, we'll just let me do this one. So this one wasn't necessarily one that I picked, but father and son use carpool karaoke to combat Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah, so I picked this one. So the idea of the karaoke was to it triggered the memory of one of his favorite songs, The Man with the Alzheimer's Disease, which brought them a bit closer, obviously, to remembering the days before he lost his memory. So whenever he played the music, he would start singing the music because he knows the music.
He remembered it, yeah.
He remembered it, guys. So perhaps it is a key to combating and perhaps defeating Alzheimer's, because it may just learning something about that may be a difference maker to helping treat Alzheimer's in the future.
I think it just it gives
people renewed hope, I would say.
And it's a way to connect with people who a lot of the time kind of don't really connect at all. So yeah, really nice.
Lovely story.
Right, so this one, well, yeah. So this we're kind of. Do you want to do a funny one or what's it one?
We've done two good ones, so
let's do a funny one. Right, okay. This is one of my favourites from the year.
Oh God.
Utterly ridiculous. Firefighters spend 3 hours removing cow stuck in a tree. What got me on this story was all the cow puns in the story.
Yeah, the worst thing was not really talking about the story. The worst thing was the chat, the naughty chat with all their living ideas. You guys in the chat, you were the troublemakers, not us.
The cow couldn't be removed itself from its predicament and looked a little bit moody.
Couldn't move on. Couldn't move this. Couldn't Couldn't move that.
There's a cow stuck in a tree. Right.
It was unmovable.
The fire service described the incident as utterly ridiculous. Cow was removed from a tree by firefighters after he got stuck in his top. Yeah, utterly ridiculous again. The animal's head got stuck in a tree in Chilborton Common in Hampshire on Wednesday evening. So they had to work. Called about 7:40. Work with an animal rescue advisor to cut the tree and free the cow, but it took 3 hours.
Of course, it took 3 hours because they didn't want to cut the cow, obviously. So
yeah, so they had to release the cow by enlarging them whole and manipulating the animal's head until it was free from the tree.
Yeah.
The crew, seeing the punny side, the fire service on Twitter, the crew worked to remove the animal from the willow tree.
Oh.
2 photos. 2 photos of the animal shared by the fire service and showed front and rear views of the trapped cow. In one picture, the cow looked pretty disappointed with herself.
Well,
like, I'm so disappointed in myself. Silly cow, said Duke.
Got beef about this story, says Larry the cat. The cow must live. The cow must live in twat. Says number 3.
So Larry the cat says, "Move over." Utterly unbelievable, says Tommy Gunn.
Be glad that cow wasn't flying, says Zhao.
Imagine, yeah. Zhao says, "Green warrior cow."
Oh,
was it trying to hug? Was it trying to hug the tree? Maybe that was what he was trying to do. Got stuck. Got its head stuck.
Duke was like ... I was just like, how do I respond to this?
Trapped cow. Now, where did I hear? Where have I heard this story?
Well, there you go. That's where you've heard it from, Joe.
Here, you've heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here before.
With the cow looking very disappointed with itself.
Right, can you move on so she can
do you move on to something else?
Can we move on before she loses any more of her bloody dignity, Lee Corn?
Oh dear. Right.
No. Tommy Gunn's right. Not trapped in a tree, looking through a tree.
Looking through a tree, yeah, definitely.
So Tommy's the smart one.
Looking through a tree.
Tommy's the smart one there.
Just but can't be moved.
Is that where it went after it jumped over the moon? Says Duke Vengeance.
Right.
Number three. All right, you read that comment.
We can milk this story for all it's worth. Zhao says the cow is mutating, and Larry the cat says no bull.
I'm sorry, number 3 has hit it with the
we can milk this story for all it's worth. We are milking this story for all it's worth.
Number 3 has hit it there, guys.
He's like, cut it.
Guys, if you're not subscribed to number 3 based on that comment alone, go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Just on that comment alone, guys. He's nailed it.
Right.
YouTube.com/number 3.
Right, we've got let me see what other we've got 2 good news stories.
Okay.
And the rest are all funny ones. So should we do a good news one?
Yeah, let's do a good news one and then we'll
go.
Let
me get the right not that one. This one. This one again is one that I really like. It's actually from the year before last, when we first started. I think it was one of the first ones we did. This was about Mama Flo in Stockport.
Yes, Mama Flo. Yes, you shared this one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mama Flo, she's Florence Coke. She owns her own Caribbean takeaway in Stockport, in Hazel Grove in Stockport.
Yeah.
And she's 68, and basically she's been feeding kids outside holidays, or during the holidays especially when the government wasn't during the pandemic, and giving free meals in the pandemic,
free lunches
in the summer to children through the summer holidays, as a cost of living crisis kicked in. And she said, and she just did it out of goodness heart. She got people. She has a donation pot on the side, and people like Rio Ferdinand putting money in there and things like that. But she said, when I was a small kid growing up in my community in Jamaica, my dad and my mum were very, very hard-working farmers. My parents would put loads of plates and line out all those plates to feed people in the community. I grew up with this mentality of doing what I saw my parents do, so I've been doing this for years. She said, if you give 5 meals for the day, you're not going to go broke, I'm telling you. I've given away thousands. I'm still here going strong because people see what I'm doing. So people supporting me. Please, everybody, please share the love.
We need to find out how Mother Flo did this Christmas.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything recent, but I mean, I went past it a few weeks back. It was closed at the time, but it's still going as far as I know. Carl Walker and Harry Maguire have given money in there, I think. So a lot of famous people come through my door. She said, yeah, it's cooking is my passion, cooking is love. Everything I do, my cooking comes from pure love. Granddaughter says my nana's a role model. She's a queen. She's everything, and I'm grateful to have my nana in my life. And she won a prize of TSB Community Hero this last year for what she'd done for her work.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Right. Just going back on the last video, Duke Vengeance says, I see the attempts at vegan beef are going well.
Kids not get lunch meals during the pandemic. Did not know that one, honestly. I think there were different things. It was the government.
I think we talked about it at the time during the pandemic. There was a kerfuffle about free school meals, wasn't there? Marcus Rashford had to fight for it. That was the story back then.
And during school holidays, especially with the cost of living crisis, because parents couldn't afford to. Some parents couldn't afford to give feed the kids when they would normally get a school meal during the holidays. So
Larry the Cat says no ball.
No ball. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. A good woman says Zhao. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, she's very good. Yeah.
Right. So on to a funny one then. So this one you picked up. This is actually from this week. So go with this one.
Yeah, so this was one I found today, guys. So a mum apparently thinks she's being followed around Leeds by a UFO, guys. Jesus Christ.
This is almost as good as the woman who thought that Hezbollah or Hamas were attacking her in Scunthorpe.
I should have got that story about the Hamas about to attack Doncaster, guys.
Yeah,
Apparently that's a UFO, guys, chasing her. The aliens are trying to get her, apparently. So the story is that Kate Falls says that a UFO type matter has been flying over her Yorkshire home. She keeps seeing it, and every time she tries to get a picture of it, it blurs because of the way her phone works. But she's insisting that a UFO is chasing after her, guys. So what do we think is going to happen when the UFO finally gets her?
I think I keep looking at it thinking that can't be a star because it's always there but doesn't flicker like a star. I mean, does it appear as it starts going dark and then just disappear when it goes daylight? I don't know. I mean, it's been there for years. It wasn't twinkling, and I thought, what else could it be? Yeah, I've got an idea what it might be. Does anybody got any ideas of what it might be?
It looks like a bit like a lamp of some sorts in the sky, didn't it? If you scroll up and look at it,
it looks a lot like a street lamp to me.
Yeah.
It
does look like a street lamp, but
then when you see it in that angle, it doesn't. I don't know. It's not in the. Depending on whether she's filming indoors or not. If she's filming inside from a window.
She didn't have any video evidence either, but no, apparently. But I'm sure they'll get her at some point. So, Origins Beard again with the little green men says Jow. Kay, that's not a UFO. Go to a park, have a drink with some friends, and lay off the hard stuff. Says Jow. Jow's just pulling no punches tonight. He's like, nope, she's losing it. Did you know the original deaths in the original Star Trek, their idea of diplomacy was punching an alien in the face? I'm just saying, says Duke.
Captain Kirk.
That's just something I just think Donald Trump would do if he was the president again. He's just like, when welcoming the aliens, we're just like, Donald Trump is going to represent Earth, and they're just like, we are so effed.
Street light. Yeah,
they're actually more likely to leave if Trump was representing Earth. If they arrived.
Right. Yeah. True. I think we've got right. So we've got Funny video.
Okay.
We've got our friend from the Midlands.
I'm not from Portsmouth.
We've got another only got the friend from Portsmouth, our friend from the Midlands.
Okay.
We've got a funny one and the a very heartwarming one.
Okay.
So which one do you want to do last?
Do the funny one last. Let's do the heartwarming one now.
The heartwarming one now, right? Okay.
Yeah, let's do the heartwarming now.
This one kind of really, it was a bit of a tearjerker.
So Larry the Cat says Trumpty would send the aliens to Mexico. Yeah, he would send the aliens there. Go fix our border. Go fix their wall on the Mexican side.
Because aliens can't climb up, can't get over a 12 foot
aliens
wall
can't fly.
fence.
They can build the wall for us. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, Lucy 13. This is a real tearjerker. This one.
We can't play the video. I think we did try to play video. But
we did play the video, but we did we get copyright hit on it last time? But I mean, we didn't get strike. We just got a copyright hit. I mean, we don't make any money on this channel anyway.
But basically, so basically, she played this Lucy 13. This was on Channel 4, and she played the Debussy
Arabesque, yeah.
Arabesque. Obviously, you guys know the song; it's absolutely beautiful. But if you look at the girl, and
she's blind, so she's blind, and she has autism and learning difficulties. She's
blind,
13,
and she has autism. She's 13, and she played it like to the T, like completely perfect. And she got an absolute standing ovation after it was all said and done as well, which was unbelievable. And I'm just going to add this other story as well, linked to the song, guys. So there was recently a story about a zookeeper. I don't know where, can't remember where it was, but he plays that song he plays music for elephants.
Oh yes, yeah.
And there was and he played that very song. There's a video of him playing that very song for the elephants as well, but it moves the elephants as well. But but it's lovely. It's very emotional to watch, because obviously you can see him there, obviously guiding her a little bit, But she once her hands are on the keyboard, she knows exactly where to play. She knows exactly where to do it.
I watched the video recently, and it was from maybe a couple of years before this. So I think she was 10 at the time, so probably 2 or 3 years before. And he was showing how he teaches her, and it's like he sits there and she puts her hands on his hands. He plays the music, he plays the tune. So he says he teach her, and then she tries it, and then he shows her like where, and she just picks it up. She's just
hands basically are placed where on like next to or on top of the fingers or something like that. As they're playing it,
he plays it first. He plays it, and she rests her hands on top of his hands. So it's like rest the fingers on top. Yeah. And then she'll try a bit of it, and then he'll go, "We'll do this," and she's got an instant feel for music, and she can just hear, perfect pitch of knowing what to play, when to play it, and just brilliant, amazing. I mean, the video, if you get to see that, if you see the video, it's I think it was on Channel 4's own YouTube channel.
Yeah,
as she got standing ovation, and it was really emotional to see it. Brilliant, because they weren't sure, because of her autism, whether she'd be able to handle being in front of such a huge crowd as well, and the response. But
she knocked it right out of the park, and there were tears in that audience, guys. There were absolute tears in that audience.
There were tears in this studio, in this loft. I'll tell you that. But so. Right, so that was another one of my favourite. That's probably one of my favourite ones from the year as well. Right, so should we do a funny one then? God, where's it gone now? Right, this is a recent one that we did.
Okay.
But it was very popular, so I thought I might as well bring it back. Just one more best of. I got stuck in Lincoln's glory hole and was rescued by the fire brigade.
Someone was asking me on Mondays or last week's live stream, about that hole, and I was like, "Oh, for crying out loud!"
Never getting rid of this. Got your boat stuck under High Bridge in Lincoln's city centre. It's also known as the Glory Hole. Caused utter chaos.
Is Lefty Boater still here, or has Lefty Boater drifted off now?
It's Lefty, but I don't know. I haven't seen Lefty on there for a while.
Probably gone righty off with this one. Probably.
Don't
Don't blame Righty Boater for this, for going off the boat. Yeah, with this story.
So the glory hole is a lot narrower than the rest of the river, so there's a heck of a flow on. I thought I could make it through, but I didn't have enough power. Where's the rest of it?
Yeah. No, it was yeah.
There's no damage, only to my pride. Yes, there's the glory hole, the boat in there.
Yeah, so Larry said Lefty Boater can give more information regarding it, says Larry the cat.
There was more to this than last time, I'm sure. It was
there was more to this, I'm sure. Anxiety is not a good thing, especially in glory holes, says Jow.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah,
right.
But Lefty Boater says still floating.
Still floating, good.
Still floating. Good. That's a good thing. Yeah. But yeah, you have all the information on this, so feel free, guys, to ask Lefty Boater the questions about the hole.
Zhao says small glory holes can be a problem. I imagine they can, yes.
Oh, good question by number 3. Does anyone know, or even what is on the other side
of the glory hole? Yeah. Oh.
We get.
Only those who've experienced it know it.
The only person that may have experienced it is Lefty Boater. So,
what? Still aspersions there.
Let's allow the cat. Latest comment.
The glory hole is located next door to Myth. Don't you mean Minge Lane? I thought it was Minge Lane. Need the bushes trimmed. Muff Lane. Okay. Oh dear. Right. Okay, right.
Guys, got several more hours to go.
Just a few more hours to go. Nearly there. I just think every article we get through is an article closer to the end.
Danny Blase said, "Can you imagine someone asking him what's his claim to fame?"
Right. This one's we did this bit back, but it's from Rishi Sunak's most awkward moments caught on camera. Should we have a quick look?
Okay.
Cheer up, Rishi.
Oh yes, cheer up, Rishi. Oh, Rishi, put it in properly.
Trying to find the hole.
I'm hearing so many of you say to me, "Wow, you're even shorter in real life."
True. Oh my god. Looks like a cardboard cutout.
So,
Just like
Noswaith, Welsh Conservatives. Yeah. Right. That's can't really let me get well, that is exactly what I'm trying to do. Exactly what I'm trying to do. There's the business. What do you have? Do you work in a business? Do you want some fruit? I'm in the business. Actually, I this person. You want to scan them for me? Yeah. Oh, you want this? Yeah.
Oh, completely skipped him. Nice. Boom.
Right, who's next? Anyone else? All good?
What message does he think it sends when, rather than take on the bullies, he lines up alongside them and thanks them for their loyalty?
Paying no attention whatsoever here. Look, they're all staring.
Mr. Speaker, the message that I clearly want to send is that integrity in public life matters.
Rob, look, what? It's you. The thing was, then Rob was shaking his head like, oh no.
Right, anyone else have some questions before we get over to the
So
media?
Redman had her eyes rolling up, looking up here when it was happening as well.
I thought you something less sophisticated.
Oh!
Just a sort of... I was going to be really provocative.
I'm sorry I didn't bring my sandpaper with me.
See, there's a crease.
Go down. Did grandparents, parents, do they like them? Yes. Yeah? So which one's your favourite knob?
That poor girl.
I'm passionately committed to protecting the NHS, and I'm proud that we've invested record sums into the NHS. And they've looked after you really nicely?
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah.
It's a pity you don't pay them all.
Well, we are trying. We are
No,
trying.
you're not trying. You need to try harder.
Do you have any questions on things that are not related to maths? I'm also fine for those. All fine? Right, okay. The person who delivered a thumping Conservative majority, my friend, our leader, the country's Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. I think it's right that we allow her to conclude that job.
And you support
you
support the Prime Minister unequivocally.
That bit, just like, why?
How would you like to learn the harmonica?
Yeah. Do you want to learn a harmonica? Yes.
Yeah.
Rishi makes me an embarrassed Brit, as most Brits feel abroad. The English tarnish is painful. This Egypt doesn't represent me. Let's watch Humza. This guy's shameful. Titch loves his coke. He's a liar. Have a word with your neighbours, lads. There seems to be a lot voting for this mob. Yeah, well, I don't. Hopefully not this one.
Voting is going to be going into overdrive. There are going to be campaigns everywhere to house the Conservatives, guys. There's going to be campaigns everywhere. Trust me, they're going to be really gunning for it. That's for sure.
It's
You're right, Duke. You can't even use a hammer correctly. You know.
Right. It's that time where we've picked out the favourite classic from Mr. Charles, Mr. Adrian Charles.
Adrian Charles, guys, he's back.
Classic. And this is the one that we've chosen as the.
This is the one that Lee has chosen.
Lee's chosen.
He is Adrian Charles reincarnated.
Shh, I am not Adrian Charles. It's Adrian Charles himself. Don't spoil the magic.
I said reincarnated.
What?
I said reincarnated.
Say that again with a mouthful of words. Right. Here we go then. You ready? Let's do it. Adrian Charles's interesting article of the week. My biggest surprise of the week, I have a naked lookalike and he is making a fortune on OnlyFans. I make a grand a day because they think I'm Adrian Charles. The pictures featured an all but naked man with his bits obscured. He looked a little like me. Gingerly, I expanded the image so I could read the text. As soon as I got the gist of the story, recoiling in horror, I pinched the page smaller again so I could read no more. I'd seen as much as I could stand for a moment. The bare bones of it are as follows. A bloke in Leeds who looks a bit like me is earning money on the internet as my naked lookalike. I wouldn't blame you if you, at this point, you, as I did, stopped reading. Trust me, it gets worse. In short, we are asked to believe that a former social worker called Mike is making a living on OnlyFans, described here as a grot site, impersonating me. Mike said that the chilies started with vanilla requests, but soon moved to the hard stuff. Hard stuff? What hard stuff? they asked me to strip while reading out the weekend's football scores or describing Brummy landmarks. But it soon got darker. Someone paid me £500 to read out Charles's column in The Guardian while performing a sex act on myself. I thought at the time, this is a bit weird. Weird? Do you really think so? He's getting paid for doing what he said he was doing while reading out my column than I got for writing it. What's the world coming to? It's mostly men, but there's a woman who pays me £200 a week to eat crumpets naked and dribble butter down my front. All while spouting inane drivel in a West Midlands accent. Takes all sorts, I suppose. I think that's enough. That was Adrian Charles's interesting article of the year. I think he needs a cheer for that. He managed to do it without laughing as well. And a clap. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Mike.
You know, I was going to step in there when I was thinking of stepping in there with my own accent, but I thought, nah, I'll let him do it. He seems to have it all down to a T.
What you say about the West Midlands? Sorry, Duke. I appreciate you in Walsall. I do appreciate that. I know you're in the West Midlands, and I apologise for my pathetic West Midlands
he's
accent.
right. I know. Only £500, number 3. I know.
No, only £500.
I can't.
Yeah,
I know. Duke's feeling sick.
Joe says gay men are going straight looking at those pictures, and women are screaming in horror.
How dare they take away my bed?
Oh dear.
Went from Adrian's to the Beatles drummer, says Tommy Gunn.
It might have got a bit Liverpool Beatles, 60s Beatles.
Yeah. Adrian Charles is Lee reincarnated. See, number 3 knows. See, number 3 agrees with me. Number 3 agrees with me.
It's Adrian. He's gone now. The classic.
Sure.
Right, and I think we've done. We've done our review.
Are we on the last video now? The very last video.
I can't find it now. There it is.
All right.
Yes.
Well, while you just get that ready, guys, we have gone 2 hours straight. I don't know why we did this. Almost an all shorts live stream, which is normally 4.
It's an all shorts hour. Yeah.
No,
Marcus hour.
It's not. It's a Marcus bonus hour.
Oh, he's not 4 o'clock in the morning. You're going to say that.
Guys, first and foremost, we want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has stayed with us the extra hour. Really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone for coming along and just listening to all these funny, good news videos, guys. Throughout the show, what we have been. We do both apologise for not having a show. It's been a bit rough at the moment, obviously, but obviously I'm keeping you guys informed on my channel, obviously, because I know pretty much everyone here is from my side anyway. But we do thank you guys for staying as long as you have, and enjoying all those laughters and good news stories that we have shared throughout the Snowflake show. And we I don't know if we're going to be doing one next week. We won't be doing one the week after because I'm going to be on holiday, but we'll just take it. We'll just take it each week as it comes. I think is the best way to approach it at the moment, guys. Because we do enjoy doing the Snowflake show. We really do. We do have while we do cover news and politics, we also like to have a bit of fun and a bit of mockery of these politicians, and rightly so, because we need to have a bit of a laugh about everything that's happening. So before you guys go, just can you make sure you hit the like button, share across social media so everybody can see all these funny and good and warm-hearted stories, guys, because that stuff really does make a difference. And if you hit the bell notification icon, you'll be notified of next time we upload another video or a live stream, guys. So any of that stuff really does support the channel. And if you guys ever want to, we won't be doing an after chat tonight because it's quite late already, but I'll try and do one tomorrow night on Thursday. But if you guys want to Join our Discord. The link is in the description. I'll put it in there for you guys in a moment. If you're not part of the Snowflake server, you're more than welcome to join us on there. It's completely free as well. I don't think I need to plug my channel because I think everyone here is a subscriber, if I'm honestly. But if you guys know where I am at Reganelite, if you guys want to come and support me on my YouTube channel, greatly appreciate it.
Tommy Gunn says like is deployed. Has been deployed.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who has done that, guys. We really do appreciate it.
Zhao says this was fun, guys. After a day of work, a good laugh was what I needed. I'm glad. Milky says number 3. The one that got me, the Darren Daily Blase says, "Do you guys think I'd pass for Marc Francois if I started an OnlyFans account in his name?"
You would pass for it, Darren. There you go. I'll put you under the spotlight now.
Yeah. I'll just. I think who said that? I'd encourage a Blase, says Chris Fisher. And donate any profits. Be a real human, says Chris.
Well, if you really want, Darren, we can set up a poll on your page and then see how many fans will respond to it.
It says,
if you're brave enough to.
Darren says, "I'll just borrow our Prime Minister miniature suit then." Yes.
Oh, okay. Off you go. Spartans, says Chow.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming and staying with us as well, and thanks everybody for we've done a review of kind of like last 18 months, nearly 18 months. Thanks everybody for coming and watching, sticking with us for those 18 months, and looking at all the bad stuff that's going on in the world, and some uplifting stuff and funny stuff, and I hope it's kept everybody a bit sane and give us a bit of a laugh, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have.
We'll try and hopefully have a Christmas show next
Christmas.
Do this again, sort of thing, because I think do this with the funny and the good news stories, because it really was a hell of a lot of laugh, and I know you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
So let's hope so. Before you guys go, we've got one more video for you. And the latest one, Colin is back in 2024. He's once again ringing in at those radio shows in 2024, believe it or not. And we've got to hear what he has to say before you guys go. I don't have any more to add except thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching.
Week. And if you guys have got nothing else to do tomorrow night, come and join me on the Snowflake's Corner tomorrow. We'll be looking at some world news. And, of course, I'll have 1 or 2 funny videos and those funny memes I do at the end of the live stream. I know you guys enjoy those funny memes that I do as well. So definitely check that out tomorrow.
So Daily Blase says he'd reveal his Brexit benefits.
Okay.
And on that bombshell, shall we let's have Colin from Portsmouth.
Colin from Portsmouth is on the line and he's absolutely disgusted.
I am absolutely disgusted.
Is this about Tesco selling Easter eggs a bit earlier than they usually do, Colin?
Well, that is absolutely outrageous. The poor kid's only just been born and they're asking us to think about his death already.
Yeah.
There's only one thing worse than doing Easter early,
What's
and that's
that?
not doing Easter at all.
Of course it
Once
is.
again,
Of course.
it's the National Trust who might as well change their name to Al-Qaeda. The damage they're doing to this country. They're trying to wipe Christianity from England, and they're spitting in the face of pensioners while they do so.
Pensioners visiting stately homes, then being spat on while they're at the ticket booth. It's disgusting. The last thing they need. What have the ISIS Trust done this time, Colin?
The National Trust are releasing calendars without Christmas or Easter on them. It's outrageous. What if Jesus' grave was a National Trust property?
Well, they moved to Somerset.
Or that cave he emerged from after 3 days of being dead.
Yeah.
Come visit Jesus' cave, open all year round, chocolate egg trails during the spring bunny season.
Right.
Can't even say the day of his rising.
Colin, I read this article. It's not true. It's just not true.
Of course it's true. It was on GB News.
It's not true, Colin. It's fake news. It's completely debunked. Well, the National Trust themselves, the ISIS Trust, the Al-Qaeda Trust.
Love it if the National Trust said it wasn't true. And why are we believing them? They can't even get their own history right. Everything in this country was apparently built on the blood of the colonised.
Yeah.
That's not what they were saying 50 years ago.
Well, that's
so if
fair
the
enough,
media got that story wrong, then I'll have to reassess every story I read with a critical eye, and I'm not prepared to do that.
Well, facts are important, Colin, especially at the moment.
Are they now? Listen, even if that story is not true, then it just shows how far Western civilization has fallen, that it could be true, that it's believable. And that's a terrifying thing. We're descending into hell on earth, and there's no saving anyone. Anyway, mate, thanks for having me on. Love to the family.
Love to the family, Colin. Love to the family.
Great tea rooms, though. Very reasonably priced.
Great to have you with us today. And as he clips in, pops off. Looking relaxed in the warm-up.
Hi, Boris.